Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Hi Uplock Infinity. Oops.
Hello.
There we go, there's my interface. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, I did some things between yesterday and today. Because this actually additions item laser thingy really bugged me. And then Non-Sanity actually mentioned conveyor belts yesterday. And I started looking into them. And oh my god, it's so cheap to make and so easy and so smart. And then I took those item lasers today and I wanted to automate the tree farm with it. And it's completely bugged, the item lasers. I had a chest over here with a hopper going into a item interface, I think that's what it's called. And set it up over there as well on the chopper. And it ate 8 stacks of tiny coal. It sent it. Those, don't forget, those were the only 2 I had. These over here were all gone. So that was the only network I had. And it took that tiny coal. And it disappeared. After I broke everything, all 8 stacks of the tiny coal were gone. Plus all the stone axes. I have no idea where that went. It just vanished. So they are definitely bugged and I will not use them again. There's no doubt. But I got it done. So we can today maybe... I have a couple of things prepared already. You guys see in these crafting tables. But... I also want to see if we can automate the axe production today. But that's gonna be in the end, because first we're gonna set up more EU power. And then RF power. And check it out, I have 2 solar arrays up here. I made 16 altogether. And they were up here. And then I'm like, should I go for 20? And luckily, I turned them into low voltage solar arrays. They are amazing. It supposedly only gives you 8 EU a tick, but I don't believe it. I think you get more. Because I can have the macerator going, the metal former, the blast furnace, and I'm still making a surplus of EU. It can keep up with those 2. So that's supposedly 16 EU a tick. And it works just fine. So I'm happy about that. Alright, you know what? Let's make the... I think I'm just gonna make a wooden one right now. I'm gonna make a chest transporter. And we're gonna pick up this chest. Hello everybody. Let's see here. Dafquist. Matthew, Alistair, Decatalo, Mr. Neocortex, Hellbound Hates, hello. Red 360, Brum, Sile. Ooh, lots of people. Makes me happy. Alright, let's put this one over here. And I ran the simple hopper ducts that we had over here. And in the back, I have a hopper with a chest. And it's empty right now. I think it's completely empty. I can't get to it right now. But it should be out of coal and axe and everything. Or maybe it has axe left but no coal, so we'll see. And I want to set this up. I'm just gonna put... Man, there's so many things. I also last night made the extractor here. You put the rubber wood in here and that makes you a rubber ball. Because for 10, I did the math last night. For 10 solar panels, you need 120 rubber. And that's a lot. So I set up, I changed the farm over to rubber wood. And then that allowed me to get, you know, a lot more rubber balls quickly. And now I just want to have apple saplings and oak. I think I should have enough rubber for a while. There's still almost 2 stacks. And I have over 3 stacks ready to be produced into rubber plus the trees out there. But let's go ahead and take 1, 2, 3 of these. And then we are going to take rubber. I think it takes 1 copper. I'm going to need the conveyor belts. A redstone. Alright, let's make this one here. This item router is amazing. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that yesterday. So happy that Non-Sanity mentioned it. Only have 2 more. Okay. I need 8 of these. Oh, and also the coke oven. I made this thing right here. The Ender IO fluid tanks. And set it to pull from the right from the coke oven and push to the left into the trash can fluid, because I have so much of this creosote and I wanted to make more charcoal. And I just put it up in here and it automatically feeds it. We can give it 2 more stacks. So we're doing much better than we did yesterday before the stream. I feel very good now that this is all automated. Oh, I didn't even show you that. Hey, I still need to show you. But let me make this router here real quick. Okay, I don't need these conveyor belts now. Oh, this redstone. I also made this cobble gen here because I had to make a long path over to these guys through the nether, like 800 blocks, and I need a lot of cobble. And the cobble generator you can pump out from the bottom with a hopper, or it auto pushes out in the top. So that's why this drawer here is full. Wrong one. Let's go here, and I need to macerate some iron again. We gotta keep this going. So guys, nothing here changed. Well, I changed this one here. You guys see the pulling upgrade is from the north and the push ejector is from the south. So this is south and this is north. So it automatically pulls whatever comes on this conveyor belt here, right? These are all full. Well, I guess I can show you right here. This one is set to pull from the front and eject in the back. Okay, and just check it out what happens when you throw something there. Doop, it automatically goes in there. So that works really nice. And this router here, I simply set up to the empty cells go this way, green, and the slag and the steel goes yellow, which is on this side. And check it out, we got 79 steel and 96 slag. This has been going like a champion. Okay, and now we can continue with a little bit more steel here. See, I'm just catching up with the chat. Oh, 2:30 AM is nothing, guys. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna take this item router here now. There shouldn't be... Oh, there is saplings in here. Okay. There might be more further down. Yeah, there's apples, then there's probably wood down here. Yep. Is there anything else back here? Wood. Okay, so we're gonna have to... I want to do this smart. Yeah, I kind of can put this first. So let's put this here like that. And then we'll take these and we'll say we'll put the saplings here. Put the apples there and the wood on the top. And I don't know if this thing here is gonna be smart enough in a second, okay? But let's set it up properly. So white. Oh, red for apple, white on the top and blue on the right. Good. Let's put this here. And what was it? Can this not pump into an item router? It looks like it can't. Okay, but I have an idea for that. Where did it go? Where, what? Oh, there it is. That scared me. Okay, check it out. Let's get a belt. Because I'm pretty sure the hopper duct can extract onto a belt. Oh, is that... do we need to make the vertical conveyor belts? So I need 3 and 2 iron. Okay. We can make that. Zoop. Give me that, and let's put the other stuff away. Hey Palma, welcome to the stream. Okay, so this one here we're gonna break. Okay, I guess we'll break this one as well. And I need to make some room here. Okay, but I need to have this item router sitting there already. And we can set them up. This is the apples, right? Did I not get any? Okay, let's get these. Let's set up the item router first. So red was the apples. White is the wood. And blue was south. Yes, right there. That's the saplings. Okay. And then we can... We need to have this piece here. Let me think here. This one goes up. I could have it on the side here so we can leave this open. And I should be able to put this one here. Yes. And we'll take this one here and shift right click on the bottom of this. Can you really not... Whoops. I thought that they were gonna automatically push out. That's a bummer. So that means I'm gonna need a hopper. Okay. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Let's get, well, not this one here. And don't have a hopper anymore. Okay. I hope I'm excuse me. Let's try it right here real quick before I go down there. This is 110, yes. And I thought that they can automatically... Yeah, it went in here, so that works. So now we're just gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this down here. Okay, you know what? I think it... Excuse me. What's going on with my throat here? We'll put this, and then we'll put a conveyor belt this way. And I'm pretty sure if I drop a piece of wood here... Wait, it doesn't... Huh, do I... Okay, so... Can I put a sideways one? No. So how does that work? Yeah, how is this supposed to... Well, maybe I can just put the hopper here now. Let's see. What, not there? Here. Do we still have anything? No. Okay, so that works. Why am I picking the stuff up? I don't have a magnet. Okay, so that works, and then that will go up in here. So let's go ahead and close this all off here again. And I just want to keep my eye on this for a little while here. So what we're gonna do here is sleep first, because we need our power.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I know Gray doesn't have a bed.
Oh no, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping out in a
Oh.
desert, but
I didn't realize Fish was on.
Alright, and we're gonna take all the rest of this stuff and just pretend like it's coming from over here. So, yeah, let's put this stuff a little bit mixed in here like that. Just so we can actually test if it works or not.
Hey, Smooth.
Hey,
Look
how you
at
guys
that.
doing?
I think I'm gonna put a piece of glass here, guys. Because that's cool to see. Hey, how's it going? Like that. Check that out. Is that awesome or what? Yeah, and this router here distributes it all nicely. Saplings are going up. And everything. Perfect. So, now this is automatically getting sorted here. And now we're gonna set up the EU power first, because in order to do this over here in the end, I want to have the RF ready. So let me empty this stuff here. Oh, I cannot drop this, but that and that. Okay. No, apparently the sandstone is full. And I got a bunch of things ready here. I also made a wind meter. That's right, we're gonna make a wind turbine, guys, not a windmill. A windmill is horrible. But the wind turbine is actually really impressive. I did go in a single player last night and test that out. But I had everything explode. So I'm glad I tested it first. Even though it only makes 23 at that, well, in my test, I made it all the way from like 17 to 35, depending on the height. And then also rain gives you a 20% boost, which I will never have in the desert, or thunder gives you a 50% boost, which I will also not have, but that's fine. Even though it only made 23 EU a tick, when I put a bat box, it exploded instantly. And so from the we're gonna make a wind turbine, okay? Right here, the shaft is just iron block in the metal former. It was all very inexpensive. I was super surprised. And we're gonna make a kinetic generator. Now there's two different ones. You can make a wind turbine and also a water turbine. But the water turbine only works in a river or ocean biome. You cannot place it just in a water pool. It actually is biome specific, and that's why I went with the wind turbine. And then for that, I'm just now gonna make a kinetic wood rotor. This one lasts for 3 real hours. And then there's the iron one, which lasts, I think, for 7 hours, and you also get more EU and so on. But the wood one is just so cheap, 1 iron and a bunch of wood. But for 3 hours, you get an insane amount of power. And from the kinetic generator, we're gonna go with gold cables into an MV transformer, and then from there into an LV transformer. And then from there, we're gonna go with copper cables down, all right, to our bat box here. Now, I want to put the transformers up really high, right next to the kinetic generator, because if you read here, the insulated gold cable loses 0.4 EU per block, while the copper only loses 0.2 EU a block. So if I do the longer stretch with copper, I'm gonna only lose half as much than from the gold cable, right? So I think we have everything. Now it's time that we go outside. And this is what I made that wind meter for, because They also said that, it depends on where you are and so on. But down here, I need a minimum of 10 MCW, whatever that means. Okay? For this wood rotor to spin, it goes from 20 up to 60. I think higher than 60 it goes boom. All right? But down here, it's already at 20, which is already really good. And we are gonna go up right here. And that's what I made the scaffolding for. First, I wanted to get on top here. So we can come down with this cable. Right there. That's where I want to come into now. I hope that this copper cable here, it connects here again. I did not want that. That's just a pet peeve, guys. It's nothing to do with it actually doing something. So we're gonna move it over one to here. Alright, so to there. And let's close this off again here. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna go backwards. Minecraft wind. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go backwards from here because I want to set up the transformers and everything first before we do the rest. I have regular blocks on me. Let's just do it over here. I don't know how high we're gonna go. Okay, but let's see here. We went up a couple. It was 20 point something, right? Up here on the roof, we're already 25. I don't want to go too far, honestly. I don't want to have a cable that goes... maybe we are. Let's see here. Here, we're 27. So let's see here. We are at Y82. Let's go to Y100. And let's see what we're getting up here. 3176. Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, and then like I said, I actually wanted to come the other way around. Can I put this back here somewhere? Yes, right there. Good. I don't think you can hold shift on the scaffolding, can you? Oh, you can. Okay, but this is too far away. Okay, so let's just break it here. And then do it right next to the cable. That's gonna make it easier. So it's this one? No, this one? This one. Why can I not place anything here? What is this about? What's happening? Not sure what that is about. Okay, let's get this. I did bring the bronze wrench. I don't think I need anything else. Now, I need to do a little bit more mining to get more diamonds. Because I would actually like to make an MFE. Because, well, we're going to make a lot of power right now that's going to go to waste. But the good thing is that I don't need to worry about sleeping anymore. And we definitely need to dress this up. I mean, I said that I'm not going to waste a lot of time on building in this series, but I still want it to be nice. I think we are now at 100. Okay, so let's keep this here for a while. And I'm going to bring... Where's my axe right there? I'm going to go down a couple blocks to here. And just for now, make myself a little thingamabob. Really? Actually, I didn't need that. It's fine. Okay. So from here, first we need to use the LV transformer. And we're going to put that here. And this is already set correctly. But I'm going to right click that and say fixed step down. I don't even want to have a chance that I ever put redstone by mistake and then change it to step up or something. Hey, Max Memphis, how you doing? Let's see here. Okay. Green power for the win. That's right. I don't want to spend anything on charcoal. Ain't happening. Okay, and then against this one here, we are going to put... actually, you know what? We could do this in line. I think that would make more sense. You guys see in a second what I mean by that. Okay, and guys, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. On the episode that the Bronze Ranch doesn't have a chance of losing the machine anymore. So that is really good to know. Okay, so this one is down. So I'm guessing just right-clicking it. Yes, that the fiver here is the input. And then again, we'll set this to fixed step down. And then on top of this, we'll set this one. And what this does, in case you're not familiar, is because AU machines explode, okay, if you give them too much power. So this one here will accept up to 512 input and steps it down to 128, okay? And the one underneath gets input 128 and steps it down to 32. I think everything over 32 makes the bat box explode, not the copper cables. The copper cables can handle 128. It's the actual bat box on the bottom that I have a problem with. Okay, and now on top of this is where the magic is going to start. This is where we are going to set the kinetic generator first. Yeah. And you guys see this symbol right here. There's like a little shaft here, right? Let's go around. And on the back, you'll see nothing. And I believe this is the way it's supposed to be. And we will see when it works, because there's going to be a little power symbol on the back. Okay. I actually don't need the cables. I made these for nothing. I can just set it directly on top. Alright, so let's put this against it. Okay, we'll see in a second here. Now I need to get rid of this stuff here for a moment. Okay, and then we right-click this and we put the rotor in. And the rotor is on the right side already. And it's going. And you guys see the symbol? It's making us power. 14.3 EU a tick only. Wonder if that has something to do with the desert. Which is still more than our 2 solar panels make on the bottom. So we're making 14.3. Now I'm at Y99. Do I want to go up higher? How many more cables? I think I am, guys. I want to go a little higher. I want to get to close to 20. I think that would be nice. Ooh, I almost used my pick. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, sweet. Alright, let's continue. Let's go, let's say... I don't know, another 10... Well, however many cables, how about that? Let's do that. And of course, I need to actually have the scaffolding nicely next to it. Because every 3 hours in real life or something, I need to come up here and change the rotor. Until I have some kind of a way of automatically sending it up here with some kind of a mechanism. I don't know yet. I guess we could run a conveyor belt up here. Who cares? That'd be funny. Hey, David. I'm doing good. Thank you. Okay, like this, and again, fixed step down. And you. Fixed step down, and then, like I said, on this one now, let's come down. Yeah, 1 block. I just want to place it from here, because then I know it works. Oh, now I see the shaft here, but whew. I think I need to shift right click it, yes. Okay, and now from over here. Come out like that. Good. Now let's put the rotor. And 15.8. So I cannot tell you why I'm getting so. I was not at 120 in my testing in my single player world. I was at 92, and it made me like 23 EU a tick. And here it's 13. There's also another thing it could be. Let's test this real quick, because the regular windmill, for example, gets influenced by how much stuff is around it.
Oh, shucks. Magenta dye. Magenta wool makes a red bag. I was hoping it'd make a pink bag.
13.3. I wonder if it's gonna go up when I leave here. But again, it's more than our solar panels make already. And it is still green. When the rotor runs out, it runs out. And I'm not gonna do this now because it's boring. But I am going to build something up here so I can get up easy. Because like when I log out and I'm not producing anything, I would like to have the, or maybe just let the rotor run out. Spend a little bit of wood every day when I come on and replace this. But I'll need to have something to get up here easy. Max Memphis, the thing is, when you read the description on the windmill, the one really weak one, you need to have a stupid amount of room around it. And then it still only makes like a maximum of half an EU a tick. But on the turbine, they specifically said that as long as the rotor is free, not obstructed, and up to 12 blocks behind it, you cannot have another wind turbine behind it. But like I can have one right next to it, and one right above it, or one right below it, and so on, and it will still work. That's what the wiki says. So I haven't tried multiples, but I thought it's, for the price, this was very inexpensive to make. What does it look like? Probably ridiculous. Kinda. But you went up 20 more blocks for 2 more EU, but 4 EU cable loss. That is true. That is very true. But yeah, of course, everything here is working like a charm. How are we doing over here? Let's make another... Because we're gonna need so much, and it's been running since yesterday, and like you guys see here, we got plenty of EU. I don't even plan on making an immersive engineering blast furnace right now, because this thing is trucking along nicely. This is nicely automated. It's not moving too slow, so I'm not too worried about that right now. We are making a decent amount. Good. So we got EU under control, I think, at least for now, because now if I decide that I would like to add, for example, some overclockers. If I add some overclockers or something, right? I'm not gonna have that much problems with the EU, and it's all free. And even if the rotor breaks, I still have my 2 solar panels here. So I'm happy about our setup right now. Besides, I don't want the machines here, and we got this. So I think now I would like to set up some RF. I really want to get into that. I did put the iron in there, right? Yes. Yeah, let's take care of that. Let's take care of the RF now. And for that, we are going to use... Well, there's 2 things. I can either make the water wheel, or we can make the... Let's just go to immersive. I can make the water wheels, or I could make the improved windmill. This is easy to get. Now, the water wheel makes, even if it's not optimized, I'm talking, like the screenshots and so on that I made in the past in my tutorial, that's still on the first page on the Google Images. I'm really happy about that. Makes at least 60 RF a tick, right? While the windmill, I don't know. Let's do a thing real quick, guys. I want to see how much. I can never remember. I know on Quantus I use the windmills. Creative, world type default, it doesn't matter. Just go. See, but the thing is that the water wheels take up so much space. While the windmill is 1 block space, and you just need to put it up a little higher, that's all. So I just want to see how much difference it is, because I'd rather make like 5 windmills than 3 water mills. That's a lot less room and digging. Let's say we'll put this at 90, like right here. All right, what am I standing on? 90, okay. And then we'll go to, oh god, I don't like using this here, but we are, what does immersive look like in this? Oh boy. Searching, searching, searching. There it is. Good. So we'll need, where's the kinetic? This guy, and then we will need, where you at? Shouldn't it be like right here somewhere? No? Here it is. Improved windmill. Okay. Oh, and then we need a capacitor. We'll get this one. So let's put this here. Put the capacitor on top. But set this one to input output. That way it shows you how much you actually get. And let's put this guy here. So at Y90... 25. So for every 2 windmills, it's, well, at max water wheel, I think is 86 RF a tick. Let's go. Let's do one more test. Let's go up to 120. I just want to see how big the difference is. I'm standing on 121. 120. Okay, let's do the same spiel. Oops.
Alright. I'll see you in a bit, Thor.
Alright, see you later. Oh, that's not big of a difference here. I saw someone putting a second windmill on. I don't know. Let's try this. I have never tried it. It actually goes down. Because it's probably blocking the wind for the one that's doing the work. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the RF then, guys, because we're gonna need a lot more RF. And, I mean, 3 of these is gonna be 1 water wheel. So, nah. We'll go with the water, guys. Let's go back and get this going. And I think I can hide this also in that leftover hill behind me. See, we got wind, so we don't need to sleep. And this thing is, I bet you, yeah, staying full. Don't be sorry, Max. You just gave me an idea. No worries. This is pretty cool here, guys. Check it out. You guys see down here, 40. I'm just at the end of 0 on my XP. And bam, it collects the XP for you. So when you automate something, you can get your stuff back, which I think is awesome. Or you can get your XP. I'm still gonna sleep because of the mobs. Alright, so let's make 2 water wheels. Or 3. Let's see real quick. This thing here is just a ton of copper. So I say we'll make 3. This one right here is just 1 steel per. I mean, it doesn't get any cheaper. It really is nice. This is what I wanted. Let's go ahead and use... Let's just go with 16 for now. And I want to use the... Nah, let's go with that here. Bim. Hello, Vape Nation. How's it going? There's only 2 stacks. Okay. Let's get more. Let's make another 16. And then that should last us a while. Alright, good. And one of these we're just gonna make sticks. And let me get all the other gobbledygook here. We're gonna need... Oh, I gotta make some copper. I mean, a lot of copper. I thought I'd made copper today. You got iron. You're empty. Aha! I knew I made copper somewhere. Okay, so we got a little bit of copper now, and I don't need the machines over there. But I need to get some steel. Hello, Nils. How's it going? Let's get 64 steel. Oh, you know what? I never emptied this here. Let me do that real quick. Sorry about that. I wanted to have all that in here. Okay, and this... we're gonna take with us. No, YouTube, I am not ready to publish my video just yet. I just got email reminder if I want to publish my latest video. Did I say email? I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so. We need 9 of these. Okay. So... 36 of these. There are 32. Oh, wow. I thought I made too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And... where'd it go? There. Yep, 9 of these. And now we need 3 of these. So that is 24 of these. Oh boy. Oh, you need to get plates. I don't think I have any. No, okay. Well, let's just do the whole... well, let's just do the whole stack here. That's gonna take a minute. Actually, that's... do you get more than 1 cable from cutting it? No. Wow. Oh, but you get 4 of these. Okay, so I need 2, 4, 6... 24 plates, and then we can make all the spools. But I think what we also can make in the meantime is, let me get some of this hardened clay. We can take care of a lot of the other stuff that we'll need as well. And that is, we're gonna need some LV wire connectors. I need more copper and redstonia. Let's get this copper, redstonia. So, let me think for a second. How do I want to do this? I want to have the kinetic generator, and on top of each one of them, I always like to put an LV capacitor right there. So I think we're gonna do the same. Hopefully they're not too expensive. Block of redstonia, treated wood, steel, some iron and copper. Piece of cake. Let's do this. Hey. Okay, LV capacitors. Oh, lead. Okay, I've never made lead, so I know I need to make that. Let's just get... No, that's osmium. Lead. How you doing over here? 34. That's gotta be enough for right now. Go make me the lead. And then here... we'll use this. Put the rest. 14. I said I need 24. Yeah. So we got this going. We have the metal former going, the blast furnace, and easy keeping up. Even without the windmill, the wind turbine, the 2 solars would be keeping up with this. It's nice. It feels so good, guys. After all that grind to now be able to just do things. You're not doing anything. Okay, 6 more. Come on, I gotta wait for that because I also need to wait on the this here. Oh, you know what? I can start cooking that. And you know what I wanted to see is, because there used to be another way. Eventually we need to use this so we get the CF spray. This is the one I was looking for. The ore washing plant. And then you can use this one here to smelt it. Can you do something else? Yes, and then you get another byproduct if you put it through here. So I think eventually we're going to have that set up. Even if we get to mechanism, I want to stick with IC2 as much as we can. Because we barely use it. 2 more, come on, do it. 1. And then I'm also wondering if the Tech Reborn blast furnace, for example, is faster. I have no idea. We'll get some more copper here. Good. I think that's all I need right now, right? I think so. We were working on this. So 1, 2, 3. MV capacitor that takes 2 of these. With electrum, I don't have that yet. Excuse me. I think we're gonna make 1 more. Reason being, these are gonna be on the water wheels, and this one's gonna be in the base. So if I think you can charge things in it. So for example, if I have anything that needs an RF charge, I can put that in here. And it's also going to make it easy to see if I'm running out of power or not. So D3 on D3. And now we just need to make these. And this one here is just the metal press. I would get 2 per. But we can't make this yet because I need power first, right? Hey Goose, how's it going? Let's just use the snippers. That's fine. For now, once we have RF power in the next stream, we're probably going to set up some immersive machines and so on to make our lives easier. I don't want to search for them. Where are the snippers? Here we are. Okay, I can do that. there's 24 of these. And gotta make... Oh, does it take treated sticks or regular sticks? You can use regular, okay. Yeah, that's all I had. So there's 24. And I need 3 inoris. Okay. And there's those 3. Okay, so we got everything we need to set this up, but I still need to... Well, I might as well go ahead and do that right now, because I need to make more wires. I need wires to, you know, put everything together later. And also the connectors and the relays. Sorry, Smooth. Sleeping. You can say something. Hey, Goose.
Hey, buddy.
So you, there. This, then that. Okay. We'll make connectors. That is the connectors. Let's make 16. Fine. And I also want to make some relays. 8 should be enough. And then what else? I guess we'll need... So there's 4, 8, 12. That's all I can make. Yeah, where's it at? That's only 12. I want to make at least 16 of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what the heck? Let's make them all. Good, 24. So now we're in business. I think now we got everything we need. Do I need to change anything over? Nope. All right. Put this snippers up there. In here, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steel goes back over there. Okay, we're almost there. We're getting there. And then, like I said, over here, I think in that sand thingy, that's where we're gonna build it. Let's put the steel away. How are we doing here, sir? I wanted to get a little bit more copper going. Almost. Ah, what the heck? We'll do this later. Alright. And I'm gonna need to bring a little bit of... Actually, this goes here, this and that. And I want to bring this guy. Wood. And there we go. Okay. I need to bring this glass. How are we doing on water? I got 2 buckets of water. And because I am streaming, I'm gonna bring 2 chests to drop off all the stuff. Let's check the chunks. So we'll put the first water wheel right here. Okay, so right there. We'll drop this here. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a little digging here, guys. Sorry, but it shouldn't take too long. I did upgrade my rapier today to manilium, as well as my pick. I made them both... No, actually, my pick is cobalt. It's not manilium, sorry. I gave it the cobalt head, and the rapier has the Manilium hit. So now I kill mobs in 3 hits with it, and which is really nice. Okay, let's do it properly. What's going on? Don't be lagging on me. Okay, how far does this need to go? Let's check real quick. So let's bring this back. I'd say 2 more blocks. I also need to bring it down. Yeah, I do. That's the good thing about building in the desert, by the way, is that you can dig stuff up really fast, and you'll never run out of sand. You need sand, Goose?
Oh no, I got plenty.
You live in the desert too?
I started in a desert, but now I found an island that I like.
You gonna play a Robinson Crusoe?
Yeah.
You can't charge in the capacitor. There's a separate charger. Okay, thank you. I still don't mind having a capacitor in the base, so I can just keep my eye on how much power I actually have. Okay. So this is enough for... The kinetic is gonna go into there. So that's 1, 2, 3. Then here's gonna be a kinetic. 1, 2, 3. Kinetic 1, 2, 3. Kinetic 1, 2, 3. So that's how wide we need to be. Okay, that's gonna be a breeze. We'll have this gone in no time. How's your boy, Goose?
Oh, he's doing great. Just went and got ice cream.
Oh man, can I be your boy?
Yeah, come on.
I love ice cream. Yeah, some of my best memories was going on vacation in Italy with my parents. And then my dad giving me money to go to the arcade there. It's really big in the tourist towns in Italy. And they have everything from like indoor go-karts to, you know, all the typical arcade games that many of you probably don't know because you're too young. And then of course the giant ice cream cones in Italy. Oh. What are you working on? What age did you make it to so far?
I don't even know.
Well, do you have like steel going and...
Oh no, I'm not that far. I just played for like 30 minutes yesterday, so not very far at all. I was just trying to find a place to start building at.
That's what I did the first day. I didn't stream, but I spent like what, 4 hours exploring. Okay, so we got everything out. I just want to go down probably 2 layers. I'm really wondering... I guess I can check real quick. It's actual additions. What does the upgrade here cost? This is cheap. Like normal? Like normal, no problem. And the actual drill, we have all of this stuff. I think we're gonna make a drill next episode. Next stream or whatever. Or maybe I'll make it between streams or I don't know yet. But I think it's time to get us a drill. What's the silk touch cost?
Ooh, I don't even want to look at that.
Empowered emeretic. Piece of cake. No problem. Once now we have RF, we can work on getting the empower and stuff. But I really wanted to have a cushion on the EU, guys. I know right now I'm wasting this rotor. I mean, it's barely using it, but it's there. And you guys see how I set it up. That's what's really important. What? Why did you just speed up like crazy here? How did that happen? Let's get that ready. Okay, and let me just double check here real quick. Let's put one of those right there. That is actually enough. But I want to go down one more regardless. Are you kidding me, Mr. Neocortex? Is that a thing? I'm going to try this right now. That would be amazing if that's a thing. Wow. Offhand. So it breaks it. Wow. That is amazing. Hello, Charles Dunn. Oh, the Empowerer isn't that bad, guys. It really isn't. It's in this battery, I know. You need this energy module, which you need to make the greenhouse and stuff. I know it's not that, but I don't think it's that bad. Holy crap, I had no idea. You guys are awesome. I had no idea, so as long as I hold down the left mouse button. I didn't know about that. Did you know that when cobalt tools, the longer you mine, the faster it gets?
Really?
Uh-huh. I had no idea about that. Empowered American, piece of cake, you know, first. So what did you mean, Dovquist? I'm curious. Don't just say that's not what I meant. Just tell me what you meant. Come on. We're all friends here. Hey, normal kid, how's it going? Okay, so we got our area set up for here. Oh boy, this is gonna drive me nuts right there. But we don't see it. Stop it. Don't even think about it. So, guys, I'm gonna have to bring up a screenshot real quick. And I'm gonna link it in the chat so you guys can take a look at it as well. You don't want to spoil the surprise, that's fair. This is a screenshot from an old... it's even under my FTOG imager setup. That's from the... I made this in Infinity Evolved Expert mode, I think. And that is the screenshot I'm still using for figuring out where to place the water source blocks. Every one of the arrows is the water source block. And that used to be... Notice me, senpai. Nipikopolapa. Hello, welcome to the stream. So that's what we're going to build here 3 times, of course. But let's first figure out where we want the metal to be. Oh, I came over here to drop off the sand and this and get the 3 kinetics. And we're gonna go, yeah, left. So let's say right here. How about that? What's that gonna look like? That's going to give me... I need to come forward at least 1. Because this is the... If you're looking at the screenshot, this... let me think here. Yeah, this is how we're looking at. This is how we're going to build it. Because this is the front, which is the right side of that screenshot. Have you made the octable compressed cobblestone? No? Yeah, just like that.
I'm back.
Thor, you don't need the water on the lower front. The top will do the trick. Yeah, I know that very bottom arrow on the right-hand side of the screenshot. That used to make a difference, but you don't need it anymore. Hi, Wild. Okay, and then we're gonna put this one here. This. What? I made it 1, 2... Oh, no, I said I'm gonna put that in the wall. My bad. Wild, did you know that when you have a Tinker's Construct pick in your main hand and you put a shovel in your offhand, that it will automatically switch tools?
No, I did not know that.
That is amazing, dude. Yeah.
I guess I need to make a tinker shovel now. Does it work for the Paxel?
I would never use a Paxel for shoveling. Simply for the fact that on gravel it sucks. Like when you go mining. There we go. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit of a... Well, I guess I can walk through. So let's use... I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna make 2 more stacks of sand just so they're ready. Glass, I'm sorry. Because I'm probably gonna need more than the few I have here. You turn off and you turn on. Yeah, just make it all. So I got my windmill going. Wind turbine. I'm all green, man. All green.
All green, baby.
And now I'm setting up my water wheels. Oh, that's cool. My wind turbine is in the clouds. Glass. Whoa, the chat just came up for me. Hey, RP. You have to make your pickaxe out of manilin. I have mine made out of manilium. Cobalt, sorry. I've been saying manilium. It does work for the Maddock. Okay, I didn't answer that, I guess. But it's just slow on gravel for some reason. But gravel is the devil anyway. I think we established that a long time ago. So right here is the kink. That's where the water will fall down and then run over this way. I guess I should do it from this side. So that means right here we need to have the lip. So the water doesn't flow out this way. And I'm just gonna cover this up later or something. Now how am I gonna go about getting back in there over and over? Excuse me. Sorry guys, I didn't get to the mute button quick enough.
Bless you, man.
My allergies are kicking my butt this year. Alright, let's just hop down here. I only have 15, so I gotta wait for some glass anyway. Now this is the tricky one here always. When I look at the picture and I go by the middle, it is 1, 2 over. So this is the middle. So this is 1, 2. So I need to have a block right there. Thank you. And this is where water source block is gonna push out this way. And then I'm looking at the picture this way, yes. And then, so this is the water source block. And then right there is another wait a second. It is 1 up is nothing. Oh no, it's right there. Right? Yes, it's going all the way like this. Am I seeing this right? I think so. And then there's gonna be another source block right here, flowing this way. And now let me get some more glass from here for a second. And then, so there's water here. And then we have, right there is another water source block pushing this way. You guys are looking at the screenshot. Let me know if you agree with this. Because once we have that, we're starting with the bottom down here. We're going to fill this first. And I guess I don't really... Hey, give me that. Need this right there. I can just use sandstone right there. And then last but not least, here. Really? Needs to be the last one. And that's where the main... No, that looks like it's too low. Okay, I need to get out of here. Hello? Let's go up here and check from this way. Now this needs to be... Need to move it 1 up on the back. Yeah, I think you're right. I think this down here needs to go 1 higher. Let me sleep here. Because I don't have any torches outside. I'm not going to do that. Oh, but now that we're going to have RF here in a couple minutes, I'm going to be able to make the lamps, hopefully. Hey, guys, I'm going to mute for 1 second. I want to blow my nose. Be right back. All right. Much better. You're right about the scaffolding. Yes, I didn't think of that. Let's see if we got any glass. Should have at least a couple. All right, 15. Better than nothing. Oh, I can always fill this later. We'll just borrow this from over here for a minute. That's why I made the Tinker's glass, by the way, because I can break it. You just joined the stream. Hello, Shadow Gamer. Okay, so you are agreeing that this here needs to be 1 higher. So, let me see here if I get this right. It does start from... It starts from here. So this one here needs to push in one higher. So from there to here. But that means... Oh yeah, of course this can't be. There's a water source block right here. What was I thinking? So this runs down right here. Right there. So this one is here. Flowing. Yes. Yes, that's it. So this one right there flows that way. This one here flows that way. This one flows this way, and then all the way on the top flows that way. Why don't you make the back part out of sandstone? Yeah, I can. You got a point. Save some glass. And now we're gonna start with the water. So let's do that. This is always the biggest problem with these, because I also need to make a wall in here on each one of them. So that's the biggest problem right now. Let's go ahead and, like you said, make this sandstone. Let's go ahead and make all this. Okay. So I can place this one here in a second once I filled this here. And I'm gonna go ahead and, just for the time being, just for a second, I'm gonna get some scaffolding and put this back here. So for the rest of this, I can always get out there and then keep moving it around. Good. And then, so right here, we'll need a divider regardless. And this is always tricky how to do this. So I think I'm gonna stop right here and then do the same over this way. Huh? Did I not put the kinetic there? I did. Okay. Alright, so endless water source. Where am I gonna put this? I guess I can make it right here. So there's gonna be one. Are you gonna make an endless water source? No, you're not, because you suck. Alright. Yeah, download. You can download the mod pack on the Twitch launcher. It's called Age of Engineering. Alright, so we got the first part done here. Now we can close this off. And now there's gonna be a wall in a second here. I'm just gonna make endless water sources in each one of them. I don't care. Just constantly reading what you guys are saying, just in case I make a boo-boo. Because even though I have built a million of this, it's not like you remember them that easy. At least not me. How about you, Wild?
Yep.
I always have to pull up the screenshot, and then it takes me 20 minutes to figure out how I built it the very first time.
Well, the one I built is just ugly. It's temporary, so it's nasty looking. But I'm gonna be moving base We're gonna make a big base.
Yeah, that's why I decided. That's why it took me so long to find a nice space in the beginning. And this is so wide open here. I didn't want to have to mess around with figuring out where to move and stuff. So this one is just covered like this, right, guys? I'm pretty sure. And of course into here, and then the divider wall. Yep, that's the one that I'm gonna place here, pushing out on each of these sides. And we just have to do... Oops, this is one too low. You know, I'm really... You know me, I wasn't ever a really big fan of Tinker's Construct because of the OP-ness, right? But since 110, I'm enjoying it a lot more. Especially because of this magnetic. I think the magnetic on these tools is really good. Even though I don't have it anymore in my pick. I just noticed that. Because I replaced the head. Ah well. I still feel like I have it.
Did you make any other part out of iron?
Nope. So right here. You're confused, Shadow Gamer? About what? And then this one is going to pour from here into the wheel. Correct. And then here is the other one all the way across. And this is going to be the water that sits right there. Pushing that way. Correct. Yep. Why are so many people joining the game? What do you mean? Like people on the server? Okay, so again, this one is gonna go that way. It is down here, right? Yep. Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead and push that. And sleepy time. Goose.
Yeah.
I'm outside,
yeah.
okay? Just sleep.
I'm sleeping.
Sleeping.
Jeez. Gotta finish it off for you.
Wow, did you kill the Ender Dragon yet?
Almost.
Whoa. Whoa. Don't do that. No. All right, and then 1, 2, 3. That's the one I wanted to put in. And I don't need this anymore. Yes. Okay, and it is down here. Yep. That's gonna be some insane power we got here. It's gonna be about 240 RF a tick. Not bad. That's gonna last us a while. Alright, let's pull this one across. And now I just need to... how did I usually do that? I guess... we can put the batteries... get this, that, and figure out where we're gonna put this together. I need to make this at least halfway decent looking. And that is at immersive. I'm gonna make three of these poles. Fences, just like fences, and stone brick. How many does this make? Just one? Yeah. So that is 6 of them. Let's make more. That's fine. And you. Good. 8 of them. Hey, do we have obsidian pressure plates?
I'll check.
No, we don't.
We have Ender IO ones.
Yeah, but arm and a leg probably.
Just make a painting machine. It should be alright.
Yeah, let me pull this out of my butt right now. This is set to output. Are these set to... give me my hammer.
It's just too dark steel, man. Come on.
You're not the end game yet?
Input, input, input.
Well, I mean, I can use my painting machine if you want it.
I don't believe you.
Well, that hurts a little bit.
That's okay. Suck it up. Alright, it's charging so I know it works. And this one is set to output. I know you don't. You just yesterday got the Empower, okay? Or today, actually.
Yeah.
Stop lying.
Wait till you see what I'm getting ready to make here in 2 minutes.
That. You are charging as well. Good.
Yeah, I might have to make a second water wheel too, because the
Well, they're so cheap,
Power.
so I just made 3.
the Empower takes 2 million RF per shot.
What?
Everything you craft in the Empower costs 2 million RF.
That's not default, though.
Wow.
No, but
Okay.
that's what the book said.
That should be like this. What do you guys think? The water will come down, and then we'll figure out something over here. Oh. Okay. Give me that back. Good. Need to set the third capacitor output. What are you talking about? I set them all. Is this charging? Oh, you mean this one. My bad. You're right. You mean the set to output. You are 100% correct. Thank you. And output. Very good. Let me look at this. Glitch. Glitch. You see the glitch on the screen? Not the player glitch. The glitch on the screen. And we're gonna put... Let's put it here, here, and here. Then we'll set this to... What? What just happened? What is going on here? I still have 5 posts.
They've been glitched for a while. Post.
Yeah, I put
Just
a...
hit it again. It'll go away. Hit it with your hammer.
I did, and every time I hit it, it puts another post instead of... That is funny. So now here we're gonna need the relay. Which I can't put. Ah, there it is. Okay, once you put the relay, it fixes it. That is funny. I don't know why this cracks me up. Okay. Now from here to there. What? Yeah, you better link. And we're gonna come in. What do we want to come in the back? Yeah, I think we're gonna come in over here. So that means, can I make it? Oh, like a boss. From there to there. From there to there. Oh. Oh. And here. Okay, so now everything goes to here. Fish, no! He was so young. Then we are gonna come in probably through the roof, I think. Like right there. If I go right there, then I can only have 2 outputs. So why don't we put it in the middle here? Let's do that. Okay, so we can set this guy right about, if I put it there again, I gotta put it here. So that way I can have this at output, and also this. And this is on input already. Even though it's probably gonna throw a fit, like, I can't connect here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach this, but we can try it. What just happened again? From here. I have a feeling it does not reach. Oh, it did. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Alright, and now we can just put the last one here. We are getting tons of power. Cool. So, let's put the last water. So there's gonna be 1 here, 1 there, and 1 here. Look at this, how much faster it is now. And why does it dip like that? That's kind of weird. But I can put in a block right here, so it doesn't matter. Now that the cables are placed, it's all good. Can you guys sleep? What? Goose is like, I had enough of this sleeping. You sleep.
Every time I sleep, I get stuck.
Really?
Are you?
Yeah.
Ah, crap. I was hoping they had fixed that on this pack.
I'm running to the bed. Well, guys, we got RF, we got EU. We're doing it. We're doing it. Doing it and doing it now. But I mean, even I'm gonna dress it up somehow. I don't know yet. But I do want to kind of have. Let's put a water source down here. It doesn't matter. If I put water right here, I do not think it will interfere with anything. Oh man, this glass looks bad. I might have to make blue dye glass, but another day. Very good. We are done with this. Awesome. We got the power. And this needs to be shaved now because can't be having that. But now the best thing comes, and that is now that we have the power, I want to see what this upgrade costs. Let's put my windows back in here first. Make that glass out of sandstone too, maybe? Might not be a bad idea. I don't really need to look underneath the water wheel, right? Yeah, let me try that. I think that was all the windows, right? Oh, over here. And this one right there, we're gonna take with us.
Ah, out of iron again.
Iron.
Arn.
So I can actually put sandstone down here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Good thinking. I like it. I mean, again, we're not trying to win any contest, but it make it at least half decent looking, right? I'd say that we accomplished that, and most importantly, we got power, which is awesome. No, it won't mess up the water max. Not at all. Okay, so let me empty all my gobbledygook. Turn this off. Sandstone. Oh boy. Alright, I wanna sandstone. Let's start 2 more drawers over here. Okay. I can't put the cobble away either. Well, that's okay. I'll keep the cobble on me. Put this in here. And actually, we're gonna keep this on us now because we're still gonna wire up stuff. I don't need the bed, the chests, or the glass. Okay, good. So, what does this cost us here? It's under progressive. A thing right. No, not the Cobblegen upgrade. This thing here. RF engine. Oh, that's nothing. Do it. So it was 6. 1. And 2 gold. Now, I do need 2 of these. So let's make 2 right away. Because I need 1 for the crafter. Okay. Hello, tech man. And that's gonna be a little bit of a problem though coming into here right now because of all this overgrowth. Once the wire is in there, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take this out. I'll put this in here. And then we use the connector, relay, and wires. So the connector goes to here. Probably need to make a little bit more room. And let's come out here. So this is gonna be a relay from here to there. Can I get it? Awesome. Perfect. Yep. And now from here to over there. Connector. Bam. Too far. Okay. So this is that block. It would be on top of this. So let's go to here. Relay. All right. That thing now is going to charge with power. Let's double check. Yes. Haha. All right. Now, X automation. That's the next thing. And for that, we are going to take this fella with us. We don't need to have it. This is full, this drawer, so who cares, right? Where did I put this? It's right there. I do want to have this. I can pull out on the bottom and eject on the top. Why don't I just worry about getting more cobble when I actually used up 2048 of them? Good. Alright, so the crafter. I think we're gonna put that, I think, over here. So let's get this machine. I have no idea how exactly we're gonna do this yet. But I know I'm gonna put it one off the ground so I can come out underneath if needed. And we are going to... Ooh. I actually need 3 of these. Let's see here. RF Tools Crafter, not by any chance, right? No, we need empowered stuff and a carpenter. Okay. What's the point of a stone crafter? Can that maybe do multiple things? This crafter can't make it. A batch crafter. I have no idea how this works, and it needs advanced circuits. Can't make it. Okay, so we're just gonna need multiple wooden crafters. We're gonna need one that turns this into planks. No, we don't. Haha! We only need 2. Because with here, we can make sticks directly out of logs. So we don't need... we only need 2 of them. So that means I'm gonna need to make another crafter. Let's get some wood. Man, why do I have a torch? Oh, because I broke that one wall there. This one. Okay. And I picked up a cell by mistake. I can't make the covered conveyors yet, Wild. I can't wait to make those.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
But they can still be picked up by a magnet at the input end of them. But when they're in the
I'm not worried
cover-
about the magnet part. I'm worried about running over it. I've did
Oh,
it
yeah,
a few
they're
times
awesome,
today.
I like them. They look good too.
A little bulky with that steel cage over it, I have to say, but it's better than nothing. And a crafting table. And then only have 4 more, so let's make 2 more. This guy and 2 gold. I don't really need the wood automated, but I wanna. That's the only reason I'm doing this. This thing right here, yes. Okay, so 2 of them. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to somehow get the wood to go into the crafter, and then it comes out from there into the second crafter. So let's leave 1 block in between them. So 1 here and 1 there. So you are gonna make me sticks. So can you... Oh yeah, you need power too. And you need power. Okay, so let's just make the sticks by hand. And then underneath this thing here, I don't know where we can pull out. That's my next problem. And I'm guessing these don't auto extract or anything. So I'm gonna need probably...
Isn't there an upgrade for that?
For the progressive thing?
Yeah, isn't there an extractor
Oh,
upgrade
I
or
don't
something
know.
like that?
Let's see. I've never really checked. There's a filler upgrade, a player, mob filter, animal filter, adult, milker, shearing, RF engine. I don't see anything. Have you ever seen modded Minecraft on the Xbox? There's a PA wrench with current mode rotate. I wonder if there's maybe a different thing. Let's make one.
Isn't that with calculator though?
No, it says it's from Progressive Automation.
Yeah, but I thought I saw it in the calculator recipe.
Oh, Doc Fubar just told me that there's a wrench that lets you... Whoa,
There it
flickering.
is. Yeah.
Let's see here. So then I would probably... Oh, okay, I didn't want to do that. Shift right click. Query. Output. Fuel input. Input normal. Okay, so let's go ahead with output. So that means if I right click this here, okay, south side set to output. And then we're gonna do the same here. South set, south or all right, mode input, we're gonna go from the left. North side set to input. No, actually, you know what? Can I undo that? No. I want to go underneath. I don't know yet how I'm going to get the items over here, to tell you the truth.
Just 2 conveyors.
Wait a second. Can I maybe set this directly on top of the basic drawer? You think that will work?
I don't see why not.
Oh, let's try it. But I'm pretty sure that I messed it up by breaking with the pickaxe. So input, set side to input on the bottom, and output to the right side here. And now we just shift right click to pop this off and set it right there. It will not extract, you need to push in. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Because my witch... How am I gonna pull out of that?
Hoppers.
Yeah, the problem is that I have the item router underneath it.
I mean, it should route to a hopper, shouldn't it?
What?
The item router should route to a hopper, won't it?
I have the item router with the wood storage drawer sitting directly on top of it. I guess I could use a transfer node for this. You are right. I could. Because it's only one block. That would actually make sense. Yeah, you got a good point. Let's go ahead and get this out. Because if I only need to go one, the thing to me is it's just so expensive, these transfer nodes. So let's put this back in here. So we go in here and we're going to push out. I hope that the pushing out part at least works. And then we say input is from the left and from the bottom, because this cobblestone generator auto extracts, auto pushes upwards into an inventory. So let's see here. Put this guy right there, and you are gonna get... I need 2 more sticks. You are gonna get... What am I doing? Have you ever made an axe? Yes, I have. Right there. And then that will go out over here into an inventory. And we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do there. What did I do since yesterday? Oh, wow, you missed a lot, David. Well, between episodes, I ripped out all this Actually Editions garbage here. These item lasers that are bugged, okay? I did some testing. I lost a lot of items into the void. They disappeared. 8 stacks of tiny coal. But anyway, so now I'm handling it with an item router over here. And the machine automatically pushes out the empty ones, sends them back, and this grabs it directly from conveyor, fills it, comes out in the front, and goes around back into the blast furnace. This works beautifully. I made 2 tier 1 solar arrays. I made the extractor and also a regular electric furnace. That's all I did besides preparing a ton of stuff. And today in the stream we set up a wind turbine up there that makes us 17 RF, 17 EU, something like that. With this wooden rotor, the first easy rotor. So we're having a ton of EU right now. We don't need any more. And we also set up 3 water wheels today to make RF. And now I put in the power modules into the tree farm. Right there. So this has now power, it doesn't need any more of the coal. And now we're working on automating the production of the stone axes here. And then we'll see how we're gonna get it over there. Okay, so underneath this here needs to go the cobble gen. So this should... Are you doing something?
Who?
I'm talking to myself, sorry. Is this not set to input anymore? Input from down there. Downside set to input. If this cobble doesn't go in there automatically, it's supposed to come into here. I kinda was hoping that this will auto, because if I right click this here with 84 and 64 and 18, 64 and 19, it's making cobble, but it doesn't seem to automatically put it in there, even though I know this one auto pushes out on the top. But it seems that this guy here doesn't accept anything from the bottom. Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna have to... Well, I do want to try it out, though, here first. Let's, instead of do this, let's put that in there, and let's put some of this. I want to see if the sticks at least go over here. Okay, so that seemed to have worked. The sticks do go automatically. Maybe needs power first. Okay, I think you got a point. Let's try that. Let's give this power. Put this guy here. I have 64 and 30. 64 and 36. So yeah, it doesn't seem to want to accept that. It only auto pushes into something with an inventory. Well, I figured that this counts as an inventory, right? But we can still fix this. Let's see here real quick. Wow, I got the fingers on the wrong buttons. Transfer. I actually didn't want this to go as long as we are today. I wanted this to be a shorter stream, but it's okay. Actually, this isn't expensive at all. Alright, let's just go. Let's make some of this. Let's get rid of... No. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Alright. I don't need you. So, let's make... Let's just make 4 hoppers, because I might need more. I don't know yet how we're gonna get over to the tree farm, actually. I still need to figure that out. Alright, so there's 4 hoppers. And we're gonna need... Hey. Let's just make this many slabs, like a kid. This many. And need some redstone. Why you only pick up 1? Shift right click. And I need glass. And I still have a few of these. Why not use a hopper and cobblegen under hopper? Because you it says it in the thing here that you can only output to hopper below. So I would have to have this above it. It's fine. We can just use that. That's totally perfectly normal. Alright, so there's 1. Oh, I need some stone. Okay. So now I can put this cobblegen right there. Oh, I forgot about this ripoff. Ah. Cool, that is working now. So that works, and it's... There's the axe, okay. Let's take that out and put this power in there and put this power in here. So we got this going. Are you going to continue Sky Factory 3? No, I stopped that series many months ago. I got really bored in Sky Factory. It was a pure grind. That was all it was. To that stage I got to. There was no more... I just didn't have fun in that at all anymore. I wonder how that works. Why it puts the sticks it put here, but the cobble it puts in the top left. I wonder what the deal is with that. Alright. Now, We have the axe. We need to get it over there. How are we gonna put it over there in a nice manner?
My God, I lost some stuff.
I think I know how we're gonna do it. So let's put a piece of cobble here for a second. And put a hopper there. Because it should push into this hopper. Yes, it does. Okay. That's what I wanted. And we're simply gonna run hopper ducts from there straight down into the ground. Don't you still need to pump the woods in for the sticks? Oh yeah, of course. You are correct. Yes. You're fully correct. We need to do the same spiel again. So let's do... I just hear a spider. Oh, I need 2 of these because... there we go. I'm missing one of you. What do you cost? Not bad. I gotta make a bunch of these anyway right now. So... what is it? Aluminum, I think, and planks. Not jungle. Oh, I got wood on me. Uh, 24 should be enough, I think. Okay, I made this, and I... oh yeah, I still need this guy. Right there, okay. No, I'm not going to use conveyors, because the hopper ducts each can only hold 1. Because it's a non-stacking item. Now, I hope that if I connect this here, it does connect. Okay. Can you still do this? No. Can this still use a stick as a wrench? No. I'm gonna say maybe I can use the... hey, where's my engineering hammer? Oh, right there. This, a lot of times for some mods, counts as a wrench. But not here. Okay. Wrench. Extra utilities. Does that exist? 3 iron and a redstone and... oh boy, red dye. I don't think I have red dye. No. Alright, 1 redstone. No, it the sticks automatically go over. Alright, we're gonna have to take our trusted steed here. And hope there is a poppy here. In the jungle. Yeah, I see something red right over there. Worst flower in the game. Alright, good enough. This horse is awesome, by the way, guys. Yeah, I thought that the stick would also work, but it didn't. I just tried it. This horse has a jump height of 3.9 blocks, guys. Really? I said put me outside. Thank you. When you dismount from a horse, it usually kicks you out to the right side, guys, in case you didn't know that. So you can have it kick you out side of the fence. Can I macerate you? No. So wrench, extra utilities 2. do you mean I can't disconnect these? Ah, okay. No, Thor, I meant the wood into the stick craft. I don't know if that works though. That's what I'm setting up, no? Right here. And it's crafting me, it will craft me the sticks. And then the sticks automatically get pushed into here. Is that not? Thor, I meant the wood into the stick craft. I don't know if that works though. I'm gonna give you a minute here for the delay to catch up. Alright, but we're making the sticks, or we will once this has power and this. And now we just need to hook up 2 of these fellas. 1, 2. And then probably come to right there with this. What? What's wrong with you? There we go. And from there. Yay. Okay, so they should both be going. And this is going. Alright. So it's probably, yeah, there's already 4 axes in here. And now, like I said, this is what we're gonna do last. Let's make this. No, I can't make this 3 because this is gonna stick out. No, it doesn't matter. I just like to see where I'm going. That's why I'm doing this, guys. Okay, let's do this trick. I love this trick. Ah, but if I were smart... Don't say it, Wild.
I wouldn't even touch that one.
I'm gonna run... No, I cannot run parallel to that because then they might mix or something. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. No, no, no. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go there. And I'm coming in from behind, I think. Yeah, right there. It's coming out of the bounce, so I want to come out right here. Oh, look at that. The immersive conveyors will... I think items on them even despawn. So no, we can't use the conveyors for that. Now I know what you mean. And I am using OBS for streaming. So you go from there. Now I just hope that none of this crap is gonna connect here. It doesn't look like it. Okay, good. Let's put some torches down here just to make sure. Haha! One short. Seriously? They don't despawn? Okay. I thought that stuff on the IE conveyors despawns. Because there are entities. I mean, when you run over them, you pick them up. They're not like magnetic craft, right? Wild, deny, confirm?
I think the new ones do not despawn. The covered conveyors. But the old ones I thought did, personally. But I'm not 100% on that one.
Oh, baby. There it is. We got fully automatic wood farm. That feels like $1 million. That feels so good, guys. We had a really good stream today, I think. I think we got more done than we did in the last 2 streams, I think. But we learned a lot the last 2 streams, so that's important. And we can probably put wood down here just so it looks a little better. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, you see the wood coming in from here. It gets sorted, and then it gets turned back into axes. And don't forget that each one of these will... Why is there cobble in here? Excuse me? Ah, you son of a gun! Unbelievable. Well, it was my own fault. I can't blame the thing here. Now I have to look through. Ah, man! Okay, let's take this out for... Oh, seriously? Alright. Apparently I have 3 sticks now. How do I get this... I just
Wait
break
for
this.
it. Wait for it.
What? Oh god, we're gonna see an achievement.
Ah! Farming age, baby.
Oh boy. I don't really care about these axes, so... I'm just gonna go through them like this. To make sure all the cobble comes out, guys. Oh, that seemed to be it. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. And I don't care. Let them despawn. And now we can come up here and put this back into place. And then we should have everything. So you get this one and that one. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a minute just to make sure that you don't have something on your mind that I might have forgotten or not because of the delay. But otherwise, I think we did awesome. We are doing great. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to say no. I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream on Sunday again. But I think today is the 4th day in a row. How long have I been streaming right now? Let's see.
For a while.
Up
3.
time.
It's like 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
2 hours and 14 minutes. That's a good time. And we got a lot done. Let's just double check here. So yeah, I feel really good. We have a very nice foundation now. We got RF. We got decent EU. We can do everything we want with that wall up to now. And then I think next time we are going to start tackling... We got this and this. Yeah, we're in the empowering age. So I think next time we're going to start tackling the empowerance. So I think between episodes, guys, I'm going to move these. I'm going to move this. I think, I don't know, somewhere else. I don't want to have it along here. And I'm going to move these AU machines over here along the wall. Like right there. And then I was also thinking, guys, just so you know, I want to make a second compressor. And I'm going to have that dedicated with the blast furnace in one area. But I want to have another compressor that I can use, right? Because most of the times this is being used. So that's, just so you guys know, I'm not going to do anything new. I'm just going to do a little bit of rearranging in here. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the tips and tricks. And I'll catch you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night.
Good night.